Hi everyone, I'm Boona and I'm mindblown. This year, the 3-year anniversary of listening to Life. Headphones off as a mark of respect. I know I've never really talked about listening to Life on this channel because listening to Life came out way before this channel was even set up. I've got the artwork up on my screen. I haven't set my screen capture going. So while I stop being a dingus and get this set up, let's have a little talk about listening to Live. It was obviously my debut, it was my first EP, the next EP I did was Waveforms. Waveforms is Bandcamp exclusive. I do have a physical release copy on the CD, it looks really nice. But yeah, neither listening to Live or Waveforms have ever really been talked about. Which is a bit of a shame because my music is varied quite a lot. I mean, the blink of an eye shows that particularly well, but I feel like listening to Live was a good introduction. So we got the cover art here, which is a little bit odd. I wasn't, I'll be honest, I'm just going to switch to the ink pen tool so I get a bit more of a precise pointer. I wasn't entirely keen on this cover art at the time. It seems like a bit of an outlier. Listening to Live was me just getting started, not only as a musician but also as a graphic designer. So I mean, it fits the EP perfectly, but it's by no means what my graphic design is now. Melodies of Life was obviously the first track, and it's my favourite track on the EP, or it was at the time. I'm not sure I can still say that. But this is the original artwork. Obviously I redesigned that for the re-release on the blink of an eye because I just felt like it wasn't listened to enough. I had 3 different artwork concepts for this one. This is the one that I went with. I guess it just got the point across best. I mean, it's got trees on it. That's probably why, let's be real. You know how much I like trees. But I still like this. I still like the way this looks. Nostalgic, but not just because this is an old release. It's like, I don't know, it reminds me of something. 2 Years, 3 Hurt Lives, track number 2. This is the one that I always kind of forget exists, which is kind of weird because it was the one that made me do the EP. 2 Years, 3 Hurt Lives is one I was really proud of at the time. I still like it a lot. I still really like the part 2 vibe and how that still feels very current, up to date, modern, don't know the word, someone in the comments please tell me! I kind of like having the pink on the artwork as well. Pink isn't a colour I use very much, so it's nice for things to be a little bit different. Just Dance Already. Now, this one I would say might be my favourite on the EP now. Track 3. This was one I considered re-releasing on the blink of an eye, and I kind of wish I had, because the blink of an eye doesn't really have a dance track. I like doing dance tracks. I find them really hard for some reason. I don't know why. I always have this compulsion to make things really weird, and dance tracks and weird generally kind of don't. I never used to be able to make that work. I kind of can now, and you'll see more of that. We'll get onto that later. But Just Dance Already, I like all the gold on this one. Gold, again, is a colour I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with, but I really like this. Just Dance Already, I mean, it's a statement. I mean, I had a comment on Twitter the other day when I was talking about dance tracks saying, so we're going to see you dancing on YouTube. I'm like, no! You're just going to have to dance for me, okay? Choir on number 9. This is the one, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, nearly didn't make it on to listening to Live. I thought it was a bit too weird. I put it on because it was a bit too weird, because I felt like I needed that, because otherwise no one would ever be ready for like my next releases. And I still hold to that. This was actually the most popular track on the EP, and I believe still is. Although Just Dance Already I think might be quite close now. But that really surprised me, and it really encouraged me to go more weird, and that's awesome. I really like the artwork for this one. I do. I really, really like it. It's kind of the falling off the building. That's kind of what I had in my head. It's like the choir on number 9 is like sort of standing on top of the building and then you just like fall off and it's like, what? And this to me is the moment you fall off the building and it's just like, what the heck is happening? And then it's all this blue and it's very trippy and dreamy and it's like, oh, is this real? And the answer is no. Of course it's not. But it's, I don't know. It has a charm, and because it's been 3 years since I did this, it kind of always hammered home to me that I started planning Blink-182 just after, like a month after listening to Live was released. Even though I was like, I hate this, I never want to do it again, because I was so stressed about the whole thing. The Blink-182, I was like, oh, but an album, I could, maybe I should, because, and the Blink-182 just materialised quite quickly. I mean, given how quickly I did stuff early on, you know, I had listening to Live, and Waveforms was going to come out, like, pretty much at the same time, but it was delayed. Blink-182, I had the Rays of the Sun remix, and I had all of that done so quickly. You know, after the Blink-182, it just kind of fell away, because I've talked about this before, but I really didn't like the Blink-182 by the time it came out, because I'd worked on it so hard for so long and it just wasn't what I wanted it to be in the end. I do like it now. It's not what I thought it would be, while listening to Live was. Listening to Live was exactly what I thought it would be. And I'm still really happy with it, and the Blink-182 just doesn't have that for me. I'm rectifying that now with my newest work, which I teased very recently. So yeah, that's gonna be my second album, called Ocean's Dream. Ocean's Dream, I haven't got stuff like properly recorded yet for the most part. Nothing's been mastered or anything. Gonna be great. And I really mean that. It's gonna be my best release by a million miles. We got dance tracks, we got more dance tracks, and that's really fun. They're really cool dance tracks. We got some really great beats coming. We've got, I don't know, we've got some stuff that's just really, really good. And I'm really excited for this. Like, I'm pumped for this. Like, I just made that trailer thinking, oh well, I'll drop that at some point, and I was like, no, I need to get this out. I'm too excited, I just need to. So yeah, Ocean's Dream, that's gonna be a thing that happens. I've tagged it as a 2020 album. It's looking like it's gonna be around Christmas time. The main bulk of the work is gonna be the YouTube stuff, to be honest. But hopefully that won't take as long as I think. And mastering is probably going to be more of a pain than I want it to be, but it's looking a lot like Christmas. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, 3 years since Listening to Live came out. Yeah, links are in the description for Listening to Live. You can get it on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, all sorts. So please do have a listen and tell me which track is your favourite now. Having heard it on and off for 3 years, tell me. I'm really curious, because I mean, I'm struggling to decide. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a good one and all that stuff. I need to plan outros, man.